The Nazca Lines. The Nazca Lines are a group of geoglyphs made in the soil of the Nazca Desert in southern Peru. They were created between 500 BC and 500 AD by the Nazca people making depressions. Most lines run straight across the landscape, but there are also figurative designs of animals and plants. The combined length of all the lines is more than 800 miles, and the group covers an area of 19 square miles. The lines are typically 4 to 6 inches deep. They were made by removing the top layer of the reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles to reveal a yellow-gray subsoil. Some of the Nazca lines form shapes that are best seen from the air at around 1,600 feet, although they are also visible from the surrounding foothills and other high places. The shapes are usually made from one continuous line. The largest ones are about 400 yards long. Because of its isolation in the dry, windless, stable climate of the plateau, the lines have mostly been preserved naturally. Extremely rare changes in weather have temporarily altered the general designs. As of 2012, the lines are said to be deteriorating because of the influx of the local people inhabiting the land. The figures vary in complexity. Hundreds are simple lines and geometric shapes. More than 70 are zoomorphic designs, including a hummingbird, spider, fish, condor, heron, monkey, lizard, dog, cat, and a human. One of the more puzzling images: could this have been a depiction of early extraterrestrials visiting Earth? Other shapes include trees and flowers. Scholars differ in interpreting the purpose of the designs. While most lean towards religious purposes, others would speculate that these were signs of extraterrestrial intelligence that were in communication with the people of Nazca. Perhaps the people of Nazca were making these designs to appease their extraterrestrial gods. Another theory could have been that the extraterrestrials put these images into the ground to show early humans that they were not alone, that when the time was right and they were able to become airborne, they would see these signs and realize that they were not alone in the universe. Swiss writer Erich von Däniken was fascinated by Nazca and was also a strong believer in extraterrestrial visitations. Von Däniken writes about his beliefs about the archaeological sites such as the Egyptian pyramids, Stonehenge, and Easter Island, and how they are connected to extraterrestrials. Von Däniken published a best-selling book titled Chariots of the Gods in 1968. In this book, he describes his theory that these mysterious lines were used as the landing sites for UFOs. He theorized that the shapes and lines were made by aliens and were created to help steer their spaceships, as well as work as landing pads. Von Däniken claimed that the patterns at this site looked very similar to modern airports, and used this as evidence that proved that aliens used this area as a landing place for their spaceships. Däniken claimed that the Nazca lines reflected visits by astronauts from other worlds who became the creators of ancient civilizations. According to Von Däniken, Sanskrit literature describes a story in which an aircraft landed on Earth and the local people watched in amazement as human-like beings with golden shimmering skins mined for materials and then flew away in their ships. These ancient astronauts supposedly soon returned, where they built landing tracks and then eventually left forever. The amazed Native Americans then considered Nazca as a place of pilgrimage, and generations of their people built more figures and runways as an invitation for the gods to return. But they never did. Why do you think the Nazca people carved these images into the desert floor? Was it due to the experience of extraterrestrials, religious, or something else entirely? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content like the video you're watching now. And I'll see you guys next time.